Microeconomics of Competitiveness. And the network was founded in 2002 by Professor Michael Porter from the Harvard Business School. And nowadays the network comprises more than 100 institutions from all over the world, comprising high-level institutions such as the University of Shanghai, Rotterdam School of Management, etc. So for both universities it's a very prestigious event because it actually means we're taking the network home and we are having it here in the students' classrooms. Actually, we make it very tangible. And the students have the opportunity to meet representatives of the network, to meet high-level researchers of the network and practitioners, and to debate and discuss all these up-to-date topics actually live with them.
So CSR historically has been, the societal is subject to my strategy. CSV says, no, the societal is the object of my strategy. It is the purpose of my company at the highest level. Basically brings the societal back into the core of business, makes every piece of revenue earned actually drive a societal agenda, and therefore, and not only that, profitably, not as a cost, but profitably, and therefore can be scaled. Because when things are profitable, then you can scale that impact. And so that's the fundamental shift from subject to object of strategy.
So we have many criticisms of CSV, and I think we have to acknowledge the good that it's doing in getting social responsibility issues discussed in the boardroom. But we're really concerned that if a pure CSV approach is taken, it has a limited life cycle, really. But we really need to understand the many millions of ordinary businesses. And so my perspective is really to think in terms not of corporate social responsibility or creating shared value, which is really implicitly and I think explicitly around large corporations, but to think about the 99% plus of firms which are smaller businesses.
There is an Austrian translation of this ISO 26000 document that is called ONR 192500, ONR 192500. That is a norm that is certifiable. So in principle, the companies can go through a certification process and check boxes, say, okay, we do this, we don't do that at the moment, so we are ready, we are happy to improve that in order to reach that goal, and then they get a certificate. That is something very unique in Austria. What is still missing in Austria, and that is different from other countries in Europe, is a national CSR plan. So for some reason Austria has not made progress on that, and I hope that there will be progress soon, that we have a national-wide CSR plan that helps companies to understand better what their responsibilities are.
A lot of people go into business because they see an opportunity to create a business that does something good for society as well as create an economic return. And what I think you have with a small business is a possibility of those values being very evident and perhaps more authentic than you can have with a larger corporation. So I do think CSR is relevant to SMEs. It's relevant perhaps in some slightly different or more nuanced ways. And for similar reasons, I'd also argue that CSV, as a manifestation of CSR, can also be relevant for SMEs.
I think that this is something new for us because on the first year we were basically more talking about general management concepts, but now the social impact is generally a hot topic everywhere, and if we want to work for big companies or for small companies, we need to understand this shift to making an impact on the society.